the zinnias on into 3-inch pots. Multi-purpose compost, and I've given them water from below. A little too much by the look of it, but the tray they're in's got some good drainage holes. Now I did these with a little bit of concern. A couple of videos ago I mentioned about the zinnias, and there's a couple of comments on there saying that the zinnias dislike being potted on and disturbed. And at the moment they look alright, but as a little precaution, what I'm going to do is pop a propagator lid over the top, and hopefully that'll get them through the next few days and over the initial shock. I'm going to start planting the potatoes. It's a bit back to front, this is, because normally I'd do my second earliest first, then my main crop last. But we've had an influx of horse manure, so because I'm doing some of the main crop in buckets and some in the ground, I only get the ones in the ground and get the horse manure on the top, so I'll be doing that right now. Normally I'll furrow out the channels out using the mantis, but because this is really fine soil in here, I'm just going to dig it out with the spade. It won't take long, it's the stuff underneath is. That's the trench all dug out now. Put a bit of rotted manure into the base, and I put the tubers on top. And the spores which have came out the trench, add some 6x manure into there, and I'll rake the whole lot back in to fill it up, and give it a final top dressing of there with the horse manure and straw. That'll keep the warmth in, and also add a bit of feed when it rains and wash it into the soil. For a more detailed view of how I do this, I'll put a card should fly out to the screen, and if you click on that link you'll be able to see it better. That's the Sarpos done for this year, in the ground anyway. I will be planting Sarpos in buckets in this one, and the very end one there there'll be Charlottes. But regarding the horse manure on the top, exactly the way I planted them last year, and out of 2 beds I managed to get 60 kilograms. So if I get the same this year, I'll be very happy. Well, we've got a great weekend forecast. Already the sun's out and blazing. I've slapped a bit of factor 30 sunscreen on. I'm just going to have a look now about starting getting the potatoes done in the buckets. As you saw earlier, the end bed there contains the Sarpo Mire, which have been planted directly into the ground. These are the 2 adjoining beds that are going to contain the tubs, and the middle bed there is going to contain the Sarpo Mire, which are going to be 3 rows of 4 tubs, a total of 12. And in this very end bed here, these are going to contain the Charlotte. There's going to be 5 in the row, and there's going to be 4 rows, a total of 20. You probably noticed the manure is covering all of the beds. Well, for the buckets, I'm just going to make a little depression, a hole, plant the bucket through. It's got its plus and minuses. The disadvantage, you can attract slugs into the buckets, but so far, touch wood, I've been lucky with the Sarpo mirrors. But the advantage for me, one, it'll keep the buckets warm if we have any more cooler nights, hopefully not. But the other thing is, it's moisture retention for the soil below, and also when it does rain, it'll wash the goodness of the manure into the soil, and hopefully the potatoes will feed on that. I'm taking advantage of the good weather and doing a bit of al fresco potting. This is normal, the Clover potato and vegetable bag I'm using there. Straight into there, usual method. Bit of soil, 2 tubers, more soil, 90-degree rotation, tubers, and fill up just below the top to allow it to contain water. 20 to go, you don't know what's there, so I'll catch you when I'm finished. So there we have the first 5 buckets in. Got another 3 rows, so it's a total of 15. I might do another 5 now because the sun's up now, it's a bit uncomfortable in the heat. Still getting the shade just for a little bit, so probably another 5 in and I'll do the rest tomorrow. We come to the end of another glorious day and I've finally got all the potatoes in. Only 12 buckets this time, 3 rows, 4 in each of the Sarpo Mire, 3 tubers in each. I'm going to sit down on the bench now, have a well-earned rest and enjoy the last few minutes of the sun going down. I'm going to be wrapping this one up with another sowing, and this time we're going to be doing the Sweetcorn. The variety is called Incredible. It's my usual one I've done for the last few years and I've had great results from it. You can of course sow sweet corn direct into the soil. However, an alternate method is to use the damp kitchen roll method. Germinate on this and then transplant into soil. I'm not growing so many sweet corn as I did last year. I grew 36. I think this year we'll be doing 18, but I will oversow just in case we get any stubborn seeds that do not germinate. There are around 30 seeds in there, but any surplus I can always pass on to other plot holders. And all that's left now is to pull the paper over the top. Make sure that contacts the seeds. Because we've been experiencing high temperatures during the last few days, I've decided to store the box beneath the staging in the greenhouse in the garden, and that hopefully keep the temperatures down a bit. It is next to an open door, so hopefully that will do the trick. To finish off, a news update. You may recall the issues that I had with Marshall Seeds regarding the heat treated onion sets. Well, I had a nice guy contact me there. His name is Andy, very apologetic for the situation and what had happened, and my money has been refunded back into my account. Very apologetic, and they did offer to send some more heat treated sets. However, upon inspection he agreed that they wasn't reaching the quality standard they should be, so they didn't send them. However, in return he did send a £10 gift voucher, which I'm grateful for, so thanks very much for that, Andy. That's about it till next time, so see you soon. Bye for now.